Hi kids, it's Miss Patty with another week of Take and Make crafts. This is actually a bonus craft I had to make just because we're so busy this November fall season. So we are going to make nature art with lines and circles. If it sounds simple, that's because it is, but it's so rewarding. Let me show you the circles first. I use crayons for this. And this one is just going around the page in circles with varying shades of crayon. It's super simple. It already comes with the tree silhouette on it. And we're gonna go ahead and I'll start a sample of that to show you how pretty it is, getting all those fall color leaves or whatever color leaves you want. And this is all circles with crayon as well, but it has multiple trees. A little hilly scape, so I added some lines on the bottom of this one. And this is just lines, so it's using different shades of a thin tip marker, and on each section going through and just making it with lines. So I'm not coloring it solid, which wouldn't be wrong if you chose to do this. This is just a different type of art. I found it very relaxing, and you just keep switching the directions of the lines and the colors. So why don't we go ahead, I left a little blank on this one, so we'll finish this project together and just choose whatever colors you want. So you can see I went more on an angle, sideways, curves, however you want to do it. I find it's easy just to start at one point, and then I just follow the silhouette that's already on the page. Just go really slow. Try and get them as close to each other as you can. And these ones are nice because there's no cutting. We actually have markers and crayons, even colored pencils that you can ask to use at our Kid City desk. So if their kids are in and they need a break from playing, or they just want to sit and relax, they can come over and ask to use our supplies. I would suggest though a mat. It's hard when you're going from edge to edge on the paper. So instead of going all the way over, so we're going to end up going into a little curve here. You could go straight across and then just break at the trees, which is what I did here at the blades of grass there, the very long grass. I'm going to add a curve here, so I'll go as long as I can. And then we'll just start going this way. There's no right and wrong to this project, so do whatever feels right to you for your project. Beautiful. I absolutely love this one. Had a lot of fun with that. Why don't we go ahead and I'll show you how to get started with the circle. This is so great, just practicing drawing a circle. So start in the center. You're not going to see the crayon over the black, and just keep going around and around. So start with your lightest color, and you can go out as much as you want. How big do you want your tree? Like that. And I'm going to come back and I'm going to switch to orange. And I'm going to stay right around here. I'm going to do the orange in the middle. Maybe I'm going to go back here and color in some more yellow in the center. Wherever there's white, just keep going over. Now we'll come out with a sort of a darker orange. You can go here. The colors even blend a little bit. You go over with a different color. So I'm going to bring out a little more yellow. So I like the way that looks. You can just color in where there's gaps. And now you can do the background, and the background can be the same. I have some blues, some pinks, some purples. So you can go a different direction if you want. You can keep going around in circles for shading, and then when you get to corners, you just color it in. So it doesn't matter. You can start going around it. Fill in as close as you can. It can be very light. I put in pinks and purples, almost like it as if it was a sunset. So then you can just come back with some different colors. It's great for young kids for their shapes. And because there's not a whole lot of coloring in the lines, it's just a repetitive motion. And then the other one has multiple trees, which comes like this. So I did circles and ovals. So you can do this any way that you want, and you can just simplify, making them a little bit smaller. What if on this one, instead of going up with the ovals, what if I went this way? Coming towards the center. And now what if I grab another shade of yellow? Go out. You make them as big or as little as you like. Maybe get some darker colors in there. And we can make a little one down here. It's a little bit more than a coloring sheet. These are on some nice cardstock. I don't usually do a tutorial on just coloring, but I thought these were very special, and I did set them aside a while ago, and I knew there would be a time when we just got too busy and we would need some extra crafts. So I always like having some extra saved up somewhere for some crafting emergencies, right? We never know when that's gonna happen. It's always good to stay busy. So just keep shading different colors. Just keep coloring it until you get the shape and the color that you like. If you want them all one color, that is fine. I think these are great. Join me next week. We are going to have a cutout, stand-up tree art. It is so fabulous. It's going to be great for the Thanksgiving table, and maybe I'll have some extra bonus Thanksgiving things out. So stop by Kid City today. Thank you so much and take care.